So in terms of student loan debt, this is another thing that some people ask about a fair bit. It's not directly related to tax debt per se, but it relates because oftentimes CRA is, of course, asked to get involved with the collection of student loan debt. So in terms of student loan debt, sort of what are the rules around that? What can people expect who have student loan debt? Is it something that they can get relief from in a proposal or bankruptcy? Is it not? And if not, what might be the reasons why not? Lana, do you want to comment on that?
Sure. Student loan debt is definitely something that you can get relief from in a consumer proposal or a bankruptcy, because when you file a proposal or a bankruptcy, there is a stay of proceedings that comes into place, and it protects the debtor from collection by most creditors, including student loans. There is a special rule about student loans, however, in a bankruptcy or proposal, and it is that if the debtor has been a full or part-time student in the 7-year period preceding filing the proposal or bankruptcy, the student loan can't be extinguished. So student loans will still be bound by the proceeding. They are entitled to receive a portion of the money that the trustee distributes to creditors, but whatever balance remains outstanding, it must be paid by the debtor again if that 7-year rule applies. But I will say that student loans have been quite helpful to debtors during the pandemic, and unlike CRA, where I have seen an increase in pressure on debtors to pay tax debt, student loans, we haven't seen that same kind of pressure. I think student loans is still very much working with debtors and granting them some leeway.
Right. And presumably that would be the first choice for people too, that if they're, struggling to pay their student loan debts, they reach out to student loans and try to find whatever relief is available, whether that be, a payment deferral, interest rate relief, whatever the case may be, right, to try to kind of get on top of that. So that's good. And as you point out, I mean, the date is important then and it goes by when the person was the last time they were a full or part-time student is what the legislation identifies. And so it's important to be able to confirm what that date is. If someone is in a position where they simply cannot pay their student loan debt, or they have other debt that's burdening them as well, and they need to get relief from that, it's important then to be able to get some confirmation about whether they're in or outside that 7-year period, so that they're fully aware of what the outcome will be, right?